much for taking the time to tune into this video, and if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm feeling a little bit out of my element here just because I'm literally sitting on the floor in my room and I'm in an awkward spot. Well, only awkward in the sense that I know the lighting is terrible and it's like a very amateurish backdrop, but basically my dad is watching a movie downstairs. I'm still living at home, so it's hard for me to find like a nice spot with good lighting, and it's actually also rainy and dreary outside, so it's just a struggle. Like, I really cannot wait until we move out into our home because I'm gonna have my own filming room, so I won't have to deal with any noise because it's just gonna be me and Hubs in the house for now, obviously. But I won't have to deal with anything and I'll just have my designated filming room, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But for the meantime, I do have to, you know, work with what I have, so I'm sorry if the lighting is a little bit on the darker side. I will try to edit it so that it is brighter. But anyways, as you can tell by the title, I do have a Bath & Body Works Empties video. I don't know what number this is off the top of my head. I think it's either 8 or 9 if I'm not mistaken. But basically, during my hiatus from YouTube, I have just been using a bunch of things in the meantime. You will see actually in my next video, which is my non-Bath & Body Works Empties video, I've just been going through this big Scentsy craze. So with that being said, I don't have any candles in this video, which is very shocking. I think this is the first Empties video that I've done that doesn't have any candles. So with that being said, this Empties video will just consist of like Wallflower refills and then hand soaps and then body care stuff. So I do have a lot of things here. Like, my little bin here is overflowing, so I just have stuff on the floor. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna start with the hand soaps first. So this first one I have here is in Black Tie Night, and it looks like this. Please excuse my nails. I just took my set off and I'm gonna put on a new set tonight. I don't know what I want to do yet, but just please excuse them. But yeah, so this is Black Tie Night. I absolutely love the packaging. It just looks very exquisite, very stunning and luxurious. I think this was the first hand soap collection where they tested out that price increase, because this one is $7.50 as opposed to their $6.50 or $6.25. No, $6.50. So this, I'm not sure if all of the hand soaps now are $7.50 moving forward, because they did do a couple price increases on their products. But this, obviously, you guys know I never pay full price for the hand soaps. I only get them when they're $3 or below. So this one I got a few months ago, but it is amazing. I absolutely love this scent. I actually put this in the bathroom at Hubs' house so the guys can use it. It's so good, really good. It's a sexy, masculine cologne type of fragrance. If you guys are familiar with the Black Tie home fragrance, this is exactly what that smells like. It is super good. I will say that I was surprised that it wasn't as strong as I had anticipated, because usually scents like this from Bath & Body Works, they're very strong, and especially in hand soap, they tend to, you know, linger on your hands. But this one actually wasn't as strong, and I was just very surprised about that. But it honestly didn't bother me because, again, the scent itself is amazing. So this is a scent that I would definitely go ahead and repurchase. I really hope you guys can't hear the movie that my dad's watching, because when my dad watches movies, like, he likes to think he's in the movie theater, so he blasts it like throughout the house. Like, it's crazy. So I'm gonna try to speak louder just so you guys don't hear it. But this next hand soap is in Winter, and you guys know I love winter. This is a staple for me for the winter season. It's very nostalgic and I absolutely love it. It's perfection in my opinion. The notes are spiced orange, fir balsam, and clove buds. This one didn't have the fragrance notes on the packaging, but like I said, if you know what Black Tie smells like in the home fragrance, then you know what this smells like. But Winter is a Bath & Body Works classic. I love it so much, so much. So yes, this is a continuous repurchase for me. Okay, so this next hand soap, I'm really excited to share this with you guys. I know that unfortunately it's no longer available because obviously Bath & Body Works is now in their spring mode, but this is in Bright Winter Sky, and this was new for last year. and I absolutely love this scent. So the notes are dewy apple, sheer jasmine, and fresh bergamot. Don't mind don't mind the label. I know it looks funky, but basically this scent is amazing because it's fruity, but there's something about this that's still very fresh, and it still maintains that winter component, and it's just so good. It's a fresh fruity scent. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It almost leaves like, not that it's cooling on your hands, like it doesn't have a cooling effect, but just the overall fragrance itself is very cooling. Like I said, it's just a very fresh fragrance. So I actually put this hand soap in the upstairs bathroom in my house, and it's just so good. And this is very strong, so this definitely lingered on your hands. Like, it lingered for a long time. It's amazing. So this one is something that I highly recommend. If they do bring this back for this year's winter season, definitely go ahead and grab this scent. You guys will not be disappointed. It is so good. So that is Bright Winter Sky. I actually did stock up on that hand soap. I think I have 3 or 4 bottles in my collection right now, just because I had to stock up on it during semi-annual sale. I just cannot afford to live without that fragrance. So this next hand soap is in crushed candy cane, and this was in the Land of Sweets packaging. It's so cute. Very appropriate for the Christmas time. So the notes are crunchy peppermint, white sugar crystals, and frosted mint leaf. So I always tell you guys that I'm not a fan of mint scents, because I'm really not. But, you know, when it comes to winter time, especially Christmas, you kind of have to make an exception, because mint is basically the quintessential, the epitome of winter time. So that's a scent that I just, overall, I'm not a fan of. But again, during the winter season, I tend to make an exception. So I had to put this out. It is super nice. And even though the packaging itself is very Christmassy, I actually put this out after Christmas in the downstairs powder room, because again, it was a fresh peppermint type of fragrance. And again, to me, that just captures winter time in general, not just Christmas. So this was a really nice one. It's not my favorite, but like I said, I do have to make an exception. So I would repurchase that, but only for the winter time. This is another winter hand soap. This one is the Creamy Luxe version. So I actually gave this to my in-laws to use. I believe, if I remember correctly, they had this in their kitchen, and they really like this fragrance as well. So like I said, I prefer the foaming version, so that's why we use the foaming in my house, and then I handed them the Creamy Luxe version. So this is just, it's amazing. I'm sure you guys are obviously aware with what winter smells like, because it's such a classic. Okay, and I believe this is, no, I have one more hand soap in here. So this next one was new for last year. This is an iced gingerbread, and I am not a fan of gingerbread scents. I don't like gingerbread cookies either. Like, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of like that spiciness. But the notes in here are homemade gingerbread, brown sugar, and vanilla extract. So this was a good one and done type of thing. I did put this out in the kitchen during Christmas time, but I don't know if it's something that I would repurchase, to be honest with you. If they do bring it out again this year, I don't think I will, just because it's okay. Like, like I said, I'm not a big fan of gingerbread, but because it was a brand new hand soap, and just because it was gingerbread, you know, for the season, I got it. But I'm just not like the biggest fan of it, so I don't know if I would repurchase that one. And then the last hand soap that I have in here, I actually gave to my in-laws to use, and this was used in their downstairs powder room, and this is in Marshmallow Flurries. So this is the packaging from 2018, because last year was 2019 technically. So this was the packaging from 2018. They did bring this back again last year for 2019-2020. So it's amazing. My mother-in-law actually really loves this fragrance. It's just so good. The notes are warm marshmallow, fresh lavender, and smoked woods. I love this fragrance because you still have that lavender note in there, but there is a noticeable, very obvious smoky, woodsy note to this, and it is super good. Like, it is just amazing. So Marshmallow Flurries, like I said, they did bring it back for this past winter season, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they do bring it back again for this year's winter season. But if they don't, I'm pretty stocked up on this, so I can always just give a couple to my mother-in-law, and then I also have a couple to use on hand because y'all best believe I had to stock up on that one. I think I have 4 or 5 in my collection right now. So this first empty that I have here is the Pink Magnolia Fine Fragrance Mist. This came out in that like steam distilled natural collection in the spring of 2018. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, in the spring of 2018, I think. This collection was like the worst collection that Bath & Body Works ever released, in my opinion. I don't even know why I got this, but I got it in the mail, I think. And it was terrible. Like, it was just not the collection for me. It was very floral, and you guys know I'm not a fan of florals. At least, like, Victoria's Secret, when they do florals, they mix it with a fruit component, so that's what makes it bearable for me. But this collection was just straight up floral, and it just wasn't for me. So I ended up using this as a bathroom spray for the longest time, and then my mom actually said she liked it, so I just gave the bottle to her to use up because she really liked it. So this is a definite not repurchase for me. I am so glad that they did not bring this collection back because, again, that collection was just not good. This is another one of my mom's empties. She finished up the In the Stars body lotion. Now this scent was new for 2018. Like the winter of 2018. This scent is very, very strong. To me, it's too strong for my liking, but it's very reminiscent of a perfume fragrance. Let me see if the notes are on here. Okay, so the notes are Starflower, Sandalwood Musk, Sugared Tangelo, White Agarwood, and Radiant Amber. This to me is just like one of the most perfect holiday party fragrances that Bath & Body Works has ever released. Not even like a scent from Bath & Body Works, but just in general, this to me just screams holiday party. But it's a very, very, very strong and polarizing fragrance. This, my mom, whenever she goes to work, she only uses like lotion. She doesn't really spray the body spray on herself. She does, but only occasionally. She'll really use only lotion. So she would wear this to work, and it was super, super, super strong, very projecting, almost headache inducing depending on who you are and how sensitive you are to fragrances. But to me, the fragrance itself is just not something that I like, which is why I went ahead and I gave this to her. But this, I actually got this as like a free item coupon type of thing. So this one is not a repurchase for me, but she liked it, so it would be a repurchase for her. And then this next product that I have here is also another one of my mom's empties. This is in Black Raspberry Vanilla. The notes are fresh raspberries, vine ripened blackberries, vanilla orchid, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere woods. So I didn't like this scent, hence why I gave it to her. I feel bad because I tend to give her like all the stuff that I personally don't like, but she likes anything. Like I don't think there's any scent that she's told me that she doesn't like. And she really liked this one as well. I know a lot of people do love this fragrance, but again, as somebody who doesn't typically like berry scents, I just knew straight off the bat that I wouldn't like this. So I did pick this up, but I got it to give to her. Okay, so now we are getting into some of my mother-in-law's empties. So she finished up the 1,000 Wishes Fine Fragrance Mist. And her and my sister-in-law actually really like this fragrance. I will say that I don't own this fragrance, but it's because it's part of the Signature collection, and you guys know, like, the Signature collection I always overlook. Not to say that I don't like their Signature scents, I just always overlook them because they're always available. But this is actually really, really nice. And my mother-in-law liked this, my sister-in-law likes this, like, they love it. And then the next product that she finished up, this is the Aromatherapy Love Body Cream, and this is the Rose and Vanilla. So I actually knew that she would like this because she loves rose, and actually to match with that, she also finished up the Rose Shower Gel. And she really, really enjoys this fragrance. Like I said, she really, really, really loves it, and she would repurchase it. Like, this is, I want to say, like, to me, when I think of her, like, this is the scent that I think of, like, when I think of her. And she always tells me that she layers the fragrances. Like, she'll use the complete set. She'll use the shower gel, the body lotion, and then she'll also, like, spritz on the fine fragrance mist. So she'll layer everything, but the scents just don't tend to last on her like they do on my sister-in-law. And I would always tell her, you know, it depends on the body chemistry. Like, maybe the formula of Bath & Body Works is just not strong enough to adhere to her body chemistry. So we're working on it. I'm trying really hard to, like, find a scent that will last on her. So even if I can find a nice perfume, that would be great too. But these she absolutely loves. So these are her Empties, and they are definite repurchases. Okay, so I think these next few Empties are all of Hubs' Empties. I do tend to stock up on the men's shower gels for him, and we all know, I say it all the time, but he does go through shower gel really quickly. So I just like to get him every single scent that Bath & Body Works has for men when there's like a really, really good sale. So that being said, this is his favorite men's scent. This is in Teakwood, and he just absolutely loves this one. The notes are mahogany, black teakwood, and lavender. So I have mentioned this to you guys before. I do like all of the men's signature scents from Bath & Body Works as well. I do have a couple of favorites, but overall I do like all of the fragrances. So this one is Teakwood. He also finished up a Midnight. He actually finished up 2 Midnight shower gels. And now that I'm seeing it here, he actually finished up 2 Teakwoods. So he finished up 2 Teakwoods and then 2 Midnight shower gels. He also finished up a Graphite shower gel, and he's actually using this in the lotion form right now. He also finished up the, I think it was the Cypress body cream. I forgot to keep it and he just tossed it, so I don't have that to show you guys, but he did finish up the Cypress body cream, and that's why he's using the Graphite body lotion right now. And then let's see, he did finish up the Ocean shower gel as well. Now Ocean is one of my favorite men's scents. Like I said, I do have a couple faves, and this is one of them. I absolutely love this one. Oh, it's so good. It's just very aquatic and very fresh. I know I went through these quickly. I didn't tell you guys the fragrance notes of them, but he did finish up the Ocean. And then this one he just finished up. So this is in Amber. So this is actually not available currently. This was only available during the semi-annual sale, which is when I got this. The notes are orange bitter, sandalwood, and amber musk. He liked this scent because he said it smells like me, and I've noticed that quite a few of the fragrances that I have in my collection, they do have an amber note in them, so I can totally see why he said this smells like me. But yes, so he did finish this one up. This one's not my favorite, I will say that. The orange is very strong, and it's a little bit too strong for my liking. So like I said, it's not available anymore. This one was available during the most recent semi-annual sale. And then these next 2 Empties are mine. I know I only have 2 here, and they're both shower gels. I finished up the Raspberry Sugar shower gel. This was not my favorite. I would not repurchase this again. The notes are sugared raspberries, plum blossom, and winter white lily. I just got this because it was new for last year, but I don't like it. So I would not be repurchasing this. And this one, I have like 4 of these, 4 extra bottles in my collection because I love this scent so much. I can never be without it. I'm really glad that they decided to bring it back for this like past semi-annual sale. This is in Mediterranean Blue Waters. And the notes are sparkling passion fruit, Mediterranean fig, coconut water, drenched woods, and ocean musk. I love this. It is super good. Whew, very good. It's just very, very, very good. Like, to me, it's the perfect, refreshing, like, aquatic scent. So, Mediterranean Blue Waters, must have for me. And then the rest I have here are just my Wallflower tags, of course. So, This first one is in pistachio ice cream. I have this going in the study room right now. The notes are roasted pistachio, frozen almond cream, and lush vanilla bean. This is actually very strong and it's still going strong. So, and it's been plugged in for about 2 weeks right now, I think. 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks? It's going really, really, really strong. And then this one is in chocolate lava cake. The notes are scrumptious chocolate cake, gooey cocoa center, and powdered sugar dusting. This is going on right now in my family room, and it's really good. It's not as strong, but when I go closer to it, I can smell it, so it's pretty moderate in my opinion. This one I just plugged in Hubs's room earlier this week. This is in Eucalyptus Rain. This is brand new. Well, okay, I don't want to say it's brand new, but I just got it like as a spring Wallflower refill, which you will see in my spring haul. So the notes are aromatic eucalyptus, spearmint leaves, and fresh spring rain. So this is going on in Hubs's bedroom right now. It's not as strong as I had anticipated, which I was pretty disappointed with, but it's still noticeable. It's just not as strong. And then this next one is in black teakwood. This one I was actually disappointed with because, again, for like a masculine cologne-y type of scent, it's just not as strong as I had anticipated. And the notes are rich black teakwood, sandalwood, and lavender. So this one, I love the fragrance itself. I just wish it was stronger. And then I went through 2 black teakwoods. I think I put both of them in Hubs's room. And then I went through a winter Wallflower refill. We all know what that smells like. It's amazing, and that one I will 100% always repurchase. This next one is in Frozen Lake, and Hubs actually likes this scent too. This is currently going on in the downstairs powder room, and it's still very strong. The notes are lavender leaves, cool eucalyptus, and juniper berries. It's very fresh, very cooling, very, very nice for the winter season. So that is going on right now. And then Tis the Season is going on in my formal dining room. The notes are rich red apple, sweet cinnamon, and cedarwood. So this is a really, really nice, spicy, cinnamony apple type of scent. And that's it, guys. So that concludes my empties video. I'm so happy that I can finally recycle these empties because they have just been accumulating in my room. So that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you are new here and you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button down below. That way I know that you guys enjoy these types of videos. Thank you all so much for sticking around and continuing to support me and my channel. It truly means the world to me. I love you guys so much, and I will chit chat with you guys in my next video. Peace!